sunshines. This is example number 2 on rotating a segment using a protractor. So we are going to rotate segment AY around point K, negative 45 degrees. So remember that a negative rotation means we're going to go clockwise. So we're going to go clockwise around point K. So we're going this way. So step 1 is that we are going to form our angle. So we are going to take our straight edge. We're going to connect point A to point K. So we're going to rotate point A first. So we're going to connect A to K. And then we're going to measure our degrees. So we want a 45-degree angle. So we're going to take our protractor and we're going to fold it so that we have our, using this paper protractor, we're going to fold it so that we have our center on the edge of the paper. And then we fold it from that center through the 45 mark. So we have a 45-degree angle that we can trace. So we want to go this way. So we're going to line up the vertex of the angle, the center of the protractor, on our center of rotation. We're going to line up one side along segment AK, and then we're going to trace the other side to make that ray for the image. So we have a ray coming out of the center of rotation. So we have a 45-degree angle. That's going to be A, K, A prime after we find point A prime. Now we're going to measure the distance. Step 2, measure the distance. So we're going to measure how far A is from K. So it's 1 and probably 5/16. It's not a really nice, pretty number. So what I really like doing is actually just measuring the distance without units, because all we're doing is copying it. We don't actually need the numerical value. And then I don't have to worry about those rounding errors, but my finger slipped. So now I'm copying that distance over here. So now this is, I'm going to label this point as A prime. We'll label our image point. So we name our new point, we were rotating point A. So this is going to be point A with that little prime mark showing that it's not where A was. It's not the same point anymore, but it's based off of A. So it's the image of A after that 45-degree rotation around point K. And now we just repeat that. Why do I keep copying markers? We just repeat that with for our other point. So I'm going to do the same thing for Y. I'm going to connect Y, and then we're going to measure our 45-degree angle from that vertex, line it up, and then we're going to flip it over, look at the other side, and draw that ray. So now I have a 45-degree angle, and then we're going to measure it. I'm going to measure that distance. So from K to Y is this far. We're going to move it on over to that same distance. And so that's going to be, now we're going to step 3, label the image. That's going to be Y prime. And then now that I have both of my points, since I'm only rotating segments here, I only have 2 points. But if I was rotating a more complex polygon, if I wanted to rotate a pentagon, I'd have to do all 5 points. Now I can connect the dots. So I'm going to connect A prime to Y prime to bring the rest of the segment over. And now we rotated segment AY negative 45 degrees around point K, so 45 degrees clockwise, to create segment A prime, Y prime.